So you're a business owner, right? And you're running Google Ads. You've probably got this nagging feeling. You're spending the money, but are you actually getting anything for it? Is it just vanishing or is it bringing in real customers? Well, in this quick explainer, we're going to get to the bottom of that feeling and finally get some clarity. I mean, does this hit close to home? You look at your expenses, you see the Google Ads line item, and you know the money is going out the door. Your reports are full of charts showing you're getting all these clicks, but when you look at your actual job schedule, you just can't connect the two. And that's really the heart of the problem, isn't it? It's that huge, frustrating gap. See, a click isn't a customer. A click is just someone in the crowd tentatively raising their hand. But if you have no idea what happens after they raise their hand, then yeah, you're pretty much just flying blind. Look, the first thing to know is that this is a super common experience, so you are not alone. It's really easy to conclude that Google Ads just doesn't work for your business. But the truth is, it's almost never the platform's fault. It usually just means a key part of the process is broken. And you know what the good news is? It's totally fixable. So let's go ahead and diagnose the problem together. We're going to walk through the three most common reasons you feel like you're just throwing money into the dark. And I promise by the end of this, the lights are going to be on. All right, first up, and honestly, this is the big one, you might just be measuring the wrong thing entirely. The reports you're looking at could be showing you all these numbers that look impressive, but don't actually mean anything for your bottom line. On the left side here, we've got what are called vanity metrics. Things like clicks, impressions, they look great on a report, they make you feel good, but they don't pay the bills. Now on the right side, these are the business metrics. Phone calls, contact forms getting filled out, actual booked jobs. This is the stuff that leads to revenue. Here's the key. If you're only tracking the stuff on the left, you are missing the entire story. So how do you track the things that actually matter? The answer is something called conversion tracking. Just think of it like a technical bridge. It's the one thing that connects an anonymous ad click to a real person taking a real action on your site. Without that bridge in place, you can't tell Google or yourself which clicks were valuable and which ones were just noise. Okay, let's move on to our second diagnosis. So let's say you're actually getting the right people to click your ad. Great, but what happens next? So often, the path from that click to them becoming a customer is broken, and all those potential leads just fall right through the cracks. Let me give you a classic example. Somebody is in a ton of pain, and they're frantically searching for emergency dental help. They see your ad, it promises exactly that, 24/7 emergency dentistry. Perfect, they click it. But they land on your generic homepage, which has info about cleanings and whitening and braces. They don't see anything about their emergency. They're confused, they're frustrated, and boom, they hit the back button. You just paid for that click, but the journey was a dead end. And this one scenario highlights so many common problems. Sending people to your homepage is probably the biggest offender, but it could also be a website that's super slow on a phone, or maybe your phone number is buried at the bottom of the page. Anything at all that creates friction can break that path and waste your money. And now for our third and final diagnosis. Even if you're measuring the right stuff and you have a perfect customer journey, all of it falls apart if you're showing your ads to the wrong people in the first place. It's kind of like setting up a beautiful billboard for a steakhouse in a town where everyone's a vegetarian. This happens in a few really common ways. Maybe your ads are showing up 2 states over because of a tricky little location setting in Google. Or, and this is a huge one, you're paying for clicks from people searching for DIY plumbing repairs, or free legal advice, or even jobs in your industry. These people are never going to become your customers. The secret weapon to fix this is something called negative keywords. It's basically a do not show list that you give to Google. By adding words like free, jobs, how-to, or DIY to this list, you instantly filter out a massive amount of wasteful clicks. It makes sure your budget is only spent on people who are actually looking to hire someone. So, we've diagnosed the 3 main problems, right? Measuring the wrong things, having a broken customer path, and talking to the wrong audience. Now, let's flip it around and map out the direct path from all that confusion to total clarity. The solution really just boils down to these 3 pillars. Number 1, track what actually matters, the real business results. 2, align your ads promise with your website experience so it's a seamless journey. And 3, refine your audience so you're only spending money where it counts. Track, align, and refine. That is the path to knowing your ads are working. At the end of the day, this isn't some kind of mystical marketing secret. It's just a system. When you have the right measurement in place, a clear and aligned journey for your customers, and a tightly focused audience, the question, are my ads working, just answers itself. You'll know because you'll see it in the new calls and the booked jobs.
We really hope this helped clear some things up for you. If you found this useful and you want more practical, no-fluff insights for your business, we'd love it if you subscribe to the channel.
And hey, if you're thinking, this all makes sense, but I'd really just rather have an expert handle it, well, that's what we do at Proper Marketers. We specialize in helping service businesses put these exact principles into practice to turn their Google ad spend into a predictable stream of jobs. Thanks for watching.